Yo, what's going on, everybody? Sorry, Jeezy TV back with another video. And the Celtics lost. I will talk about that here after this video. But we have a new segment. I gotta do this, talk about the Celtics game. Unfortunately, I'm kind of mad about it, but I'm gonna try to steer clear of that. I'm going to Chicago this weekend. I got a lot to say about that game. I was at work for most of it, but let's just talk about the news here. I want to change this subject very quickly. I honestly don't want to talk about this at all, this Celtics game at all. But let's just start off with a discussion question. What is the best rap intro of all time? A lot of people are saying Dreams and Nightmares off of Meek Mill's album. That's not a bad shout. I liked the opener to Kendrick Lamar's "To Pimp a Butterfly." I liked Kanye West's opener. I can't think of the song names, but I just remember going through the albums, and I remember Kanye West's intro to "My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy." The greatest album, some of the greatest hip hop albums of all time, really do have really good song outros. Those intros, sorry, those are my answers. J. Cole's first bucket in the Canadian Elite Basketball League. He's got good form. First basket in the CEBL. Shout out to J. Cole, man. That's one of our big headlines today. J. Cole makes his Canadian pro basketball. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's been playing basketball for a while. Shout out to J. Cole. Again, one of the bigger headlines for the day. I don't know why the fuck I keep getting interrupted. I'm gonna get so pissed here in a second if they keep fucking calling my name. I'm already angry enough. Let's move on. Moneybagg Yo, See What I'm Saying is out now. Shout out to Moneybagg Yo for dropping a new track. I'll probably listen to it tomorrow. It's available on all streaming platforms. Make sure you guys give a listen to my boy Moneybagg Yo because he's been doing great things in the rap industry. A lot of people dropped during the day today, so that is really dope. Let's move on. Justin Timberlake sells entire music catalog valued at $100 million. 100 M's is more than enough, man. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a legend or anything, but holy shit, I don't know, 100 million. He's made way more than 100 million from music, I think. So I don't know. I mean, when you're getting $100 million from anything, your catalog, I mean, he's pretty much trying to make money off of his past work. I mean, if you sell your catalog, isn't that kind of implying that you're retiring almost? I'm not sure. That's interesting. London-based firm Hypnosis Song Management announced Thursday the purchase of all the singers' copyrights on tracks he wrote or co-wrote, a total of around 200 songs. Among JT's number one hits now under their control include Sexy Back, Can't Stop the Feeling, and Mirrors. Those are some insanely big songs. And I'm sure if you own those as and put them out there again under your name, you're going to be making fucking racks. Can't Stop the Feeling. I work at Hy-Vee, guys, and I don't know how many times I've heard that song being played in the store, guys. It's actually insane. The dollar figure behind the deal has not been disclosed, but people familiar with the matter have it valued upwards of $100 million. The sale took over a year to close. So yeah, that's an interesting one. Interesting situation that happened in the music industry today. Let us move on. Sleazy World Go drops the Sleazy Flow remix with Lil Baby. We were talking about this the other day. I mean, Lil Baby, I heard, kind of switched it up on this track, so that's cool for a change. You know, he usually uses the same type of flows, which are very mainstream. It works for him, obviously. He sells records. I'm not overly criticizing him if he's successful, but I heard he switched up on it, so I'm definitely excited to listen to it. You know, I'm going to give a listen to it for sure. Let's move on to Kodak Black having stuff to say on his Instagram story. I'm handsome as fuck. Women love me because of me, not the money. Interesting. I mean, obviously I can't relate because I don't make that much money, Kodak, but I don't know, that might be cap. Most rappers, regardless of how they look, they probably get women because of their money. Let's be honest here. He's pulling bases off looks and personality alone, I guess so. Have it your way, Kodak, I suppose. Yeah. The picture on his IG story from that was funny. 5Yo Foreign invites a fan who made viral TikTok dance to What's My Name to the video shoot. That would be a pretty big moment. He FaceTimed him. Or her, sorry. a video shoot. So that's a big opportunity for the fan, another cool act from a rapper. So yeah, that's awesome. Kendrick Lamar and Drake are the 4th and 5th most globally streamed artists this week. A lot of people are looking for a collab from these two. They're dominating the charts this year. Benito is on top. That's a very interesting one. I don't know who the fuck that is, but Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, they're amongst some greatness. The Weeknd, Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, BTS. Some pretty good artists up there. They're an elite company, definitely representing hip-hop very, very well and making their appearances towards the top. Weeknd isn't far behind at number 6. What songs have y'all been streaming from these two? Obviously, Kendrick's album. It makes sense why Kendrick is top 5. He's smoking on your top 5. He wasn't lying, whether it's singles, whether it's his total sales. So, TikTok's Angry Reactions just dropped new music. I've been rocking with this guy for a while. I had no idea he was a rapper, though. He made a new music video surprising his fans. I don't really watch him to this day. TikTokers really, their content just wears off on me after a while. Angry Reactions. Shout out to the guy who just released a music video. This isn't going to be a long news segment because I kind of got to get to bed soon. But more updates on the Uvalde shooting situation. Rest in peace to everybody, by the way. Commander made wrong decision not to breach classroom sooner because they thought no children were at risk. Did you not hear gunshots? I think ARs are pretty loud. I don't know if he had a silencer on it. I don't know why you'd have a silencer on it. There's no point. He probably knew that law enforcement were there. But yeah, Stephen McCraw, director from the Texas Department of Public Safety, says the on-scene commander during the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School made the wrong decision and did not attempt to breach the classroom where the gunman was quickly enough. Maybe it's an excuse. I'm not sure. Maybe it's an excuse from their local law enforcement. And if I was a parent personally, I'd be pretty irate about that. But let's just move on. Isaiah Rashad opens up about his sexuality. A lot of respect for Isaiah Rashad for coming out and doing this interview with Joe Budden. I don't know. I'll have to watch this interview later because I didn't get to check it out because I worked 3 to 9. But this was something a lot of people in the music community were anticipating. His first public interview since the whole alleged sex tape leak. It's a pretty terrible situation for him, but yeah. Mike Dimes had an interview with Rap. That's kind of the page I look to get my news. Shout out to Mike Dimes. Mike Dimes is definitely up next, so that's cool. He blew up on TikTok and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that nowadays. Only Bino drops a new EP, Love, Hate, and Visuals for Us. I'm not sure who this is. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'll listen to it. If it's on my list of new music, I might have to check it out because I have a 4-hour drive to Chicago tomorrow. So yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Shout out to Only Bino, though. Elon Musk wants to know who y'all trust less, billionaires or politicians. A lot of people are saying they trust NBA YoungBoy best, and honestly, I trust God more than any of these motherfucking people. Politicians or billionaires? I don't know. That's kind of a hard question. It is a very real question, Elon. That's a difficult question. Politicians or billionaires? Who do I trust less? Probably billionaires. They've made money for a reason. They probably finessed a lot of. They've probably finessed a lot of brand deals and stuff with people. Maybe I trust billionaires a little less. I'm not sure. Politicians, then again, there's a lot of corruption in the political world, so I'm not going to answer that fully. But yeah. NBA YoungBoy says, Mood, I need 100 M's. Y'all think NBA YoungBoy's music will make him $100 million? Yeah, he's a very much streamed artist, and he has a very, very strong cult-alike fan base, which, shout out to him for that. He might not like his fans at times, but he may think they're weird, and I don't know if he's aware of how weird his fans are throughout social media, but he might not like them going over the top like that. Who knows? Yeah, shout out to him, though. I don't really have much else to say, but I think he's definitely going to hit $100 million eventually. He's such a big artist. A lot of artists want to work with him, and it's a good deal. Happy birthday, Andre 3000. Honestly, one of the best rappers of all time. 47th birthday. Absolute legend. OG rapper in this thing. Shout out to Andre 3000. Hope he had a great day. Because I'm making this video kind of late. More on the Moneybagg Yo song. He drops the video for the song See What I'm Saying, which we talked about moments ago. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. J. Cole wearing the Jordan Why Not .5s in his CABO debut. People are saying he's shooting threes like Steph Curry. He's looking pretty good in this league. Those shoes are fire. I thought at first, actually, he was wearing... Those are sick. Those are actually kind of sick. I like those. They kind of look like the newer Air Jordans, to be honest with you, but they look really awesome. I didn't know those were Russell Westbrook shoes. People say Russell Westbrook fell off, but he's still making a somewhat successful shoe with Jordan, so I guess that might say otherwise. Kim Kardashian apologizes to family for years of Kanye's attacks. I mean, he's your stylist. He does a lot for you, and obviously he has mental fucking issues, so why would you have to apologize for a guy with mental issues? Just shut the hell up. I mean, Kim Kardashian will no longer try and protect Kanye West when he bashes her family, apologizing to them in a serious heart-to-heart for years of attacks during an episode of The Kardashians. I mean, they spill a lot of tea during those shows and episodes, apparently. Personally, I don't think... Whatever. She sees him as a problem. DJ Khaled coming through with a dunk on a ship. He's just living his best life. That looks like some Shaq. How tall is that hoop, man? I don't know. Dope. I mean, DJ Khaled's living his best life out here, and we've seen that over the past few days on his IG feeds and stuff. So, yeah. Chris Too Smooth pulling up with an interview with Bobby Shmurda. You know, that guy's been going crazy. He interviewed Kanye West. I mean, shout out to him. Recon to Menace drops off the latest Freestyle Greenlight Gang. Now, I'm not a big fan of this artist, but shout out to her. I'm going to give her some promo. I know she doesn't need it from me. I'm a very small channel, but I want y'all to check out her freestyle if you could. What system do y'all play video games on? I mean, it is in between Xbox, PlayStation, or PC at this point, and I'm definitely a PlayStation guy. So, yeah, real men play the PlayStation. Waka Flocka had to deliver that message real quick. Last thing we're going to talk about, which rapper currently has the best flow? A lot of people are saying Lil Baby. Right now, my favorite flows are probably Future. I really like Future's flows. Kendrick has great flows on his new albums. Just a lot of the recent artists. Pusha T dropped an absolute classic. But yeah, that's what we're gonna leave it on. Not too much news today. A lot of discussion questions. A lot of nothing big for like the country or anything. Just some stuff that happened in music. It is New Music Friday. A lot of stuff happened. But I'm going to reluctantly, in a few moments here, talk about this Celtics game as we don't have any basketball tomorrow. So